Good morning. You join me in a boot sale car park, which is effectively just a field, isn't it? Ready to go in, find some bargains to sell again on eBay. That is what I do. I head out into the car boot sale fields, charity shops, auctions, all that kind of jazz, looking for items at a price that I believe I can flip them online again to make a profit. That is my business. That is what I do. So today it's a real slow starter here. It starts at 6 o'clock. It is now 6:34 and barely anyone is set up. But I know that about this place, so I don't even bother coming at 6 because you just end up walking around in a soggy field not seeing anything. So it'll still be setting up, believe me, when I leave for the next boot sale. But we're going to get in there now, see what we can find. How much is this one, please?
5 for that.
Do 3 quid for 2 pairs? 3 quid for 2?
Go on then.
Yeah, cheers. Is it a set price on the clothing as well? Pound each, yeah? How much are the clothing pieces, please? Maybe a couple of skirts.
Remember, I've got your sunglasses here as well, John.
You know what? I'm probably like 14.
Yeah, breaking in.
I've got my jeans on.
So I've got to give this lady £17.
I've got a lovely vintage pair of jeans, isn't I? I really like
No, not mine. They're lovely ladies.
Alright, yeah, cool, good.
I might take some
Yeah. Thanks, my man. You haven't got any more glass like that? Yeah. You haven't got any more glass like that? No.
What about the cardigan as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thanks, darling. You take care. Have a good day.
I do, thanks.
Do 8 quid the free?
Yeah. You both those, do you?
Are they all £3, are they?
No.
Where that one, please?
2 quid.
2 quid, yeah? What's your table, sorry?
No, Bob.
Yeah, well, you...
What's your table, sorry? Tenner, yeah?
Alright, cheers.
Yeah, look across this.
Right, back at the car, got chatting to that lady, very lovely lady, when I went back just to see her again, and she said, did you not see this one? So I got another brawler, and then she said, what about this? Do you not want this? And it was, where's it gone? Oscar, or Oshka, I think you say. And she went, yeah, there's another one here. So I've got 2 brawler, another Oscar, this is what I'm talking about. This is kind of long jacket thing here, another Oscar. So yeah, the two Oscar, 2 Brora, the Laura Ashley, and that awesome cardigan there for £16. So she wanted £3 a piece. I said £8 for the brief, said yes, and then we stuck on £8 for the next 3. So yeah, really nice bundle. Obviously you saw the other bits briefly. We'll chat about them a bit more at the end of the video. And I'm now off to the second boot sale. How much is the lamp, please?
£7.
Sure. That's like an adjustable down there.
I don't know. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just looking. I think they should be dearer because they're the gaming headset, and I'm just noticed it.
Could you do 5 on the lamp?
Yeah, my grandson. Yeah,
Would you do 5 on the lamp?
yeah.
Would you do a 5 on the lamp?
Would you take 5 on the left?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good.
How much is that one, please? £4. 4, yeah? Do 3 for it?
Well, it's not my car anymore, is it? I've seen a bloke on Facebook who bought it.
Excuse me. How much is the coat, please?
15.
15, yeah? So I'll have a look. Thank you.
You've been up to
Yeah.
they're up there today.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it, isn't it?
You do 10 for it at all?
Do 12.
12, yeah?
So do 12.
Yeah, go on then. How much is the mug, please?
Pound.
How much are the golf shoes, please?
£3, mate.
Do 2 for them? Yeah. Are the clothes like set prices?
Well, I'm doing them 4 for a quid.
4 for a quid, yeah.
What's that? £10 a set, mate.
What we got hiding in here? Dirty. I've only got that 52. Is that alright? Oh, cool, thank you.
No problem. Cheers, mate.
How much are your bags, mate? What about the Denby set? What about this set, the teapot and that? Right, I ended up taking both the bags and all the Denby set. You wanted a tenner for that, didn't you, and 5 for them. I offered him 15 for the bundle. Forgot to get that on camera, but I haven't looked these up yet, but I think these are slightly older Denby, slightly different design, so they could do quite well, but I'll double check them. And I did look up this bag and they seem to go quite well, so obviously again look through the prices a bit later, but yeah, I think that's going to be quite a nice pickup. How much on the mats, mate?
10 of them up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be a bit of a mission, but it's a £5. Do I want to risk it for a £5? I think it's pretty nice. Do a few quid as I left you the mats.
What?
Do 3 quid?
Yeah, done, mate.
Yeah. Right, we are back in the garage now. 2 boot sales down. Some pretty nice items picked up. So let's go and have a closer look at them. Tell you what I paid, if I can remember. Pretty sure I can. And yeah, what I believe I can get. Some of these things I have like done a quick look up and got a vague price in mind. Some of which it might be a bit of a estimation. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, I will put screenshots up to back it up anyway. So whatever the screenshot says is more than likely what I believe it will be able to fetch resold on mostly eBay. So let's have a look. I'm getting there. I'm getting down with the stock, but this lamp, which I pretty sure I pointed at in the previous video, still not listed. These things still not listed. We've got some way to go, but yeah, it's a mixture of here, not that, these bits, and then that cardigan. Do you know what? Let's start with this cardigan because I picked up a bundle, so the clothes are all there, so I'll get those out at the end. But where this one is here right now, because I've just been messaging a few people on Instagram about this, because I put it on my stories to say, you know, nice cardigan, believe it's hand knit. And somebody said, yeah, I think I found one very similar. And a couple of other people weren't too sure and said, no, I'm not sure if it is. But I believe the good reason behind them saying they believe it wasn't is because it is actually very, very well knit. It's actually a really kind of top quality knitted piece, because if you look on the inside, which is obviously where it's slightly more telling, I think you can see that it is hand knit. You know, it's kind of a bit looser on the, oh, I don't know, who am I trying to kid with the knitting terms? I just know that by looking at this on the inside here and just the looseness of it, let's say, you can see that that's been hand knit, and yeah, done really well. So once I sent some pictures of the inside to those people who clearly know their stuff a lot more than me when it comes to knit items, they were very, very confident that it is hand knit. One of them said it probably cost over 50 quid to get just the wool for that now, plus the hours that it would take to make. So yeah, could be seeing some really, really good money on that. Again, I'll pop something up if we find some screenshots. So yeah, moving on from that, we'll start here and make our way over. So I've got a pair of these boots. I think you heard me do the deal for these. So I wanted £2 each or 2 for 3 quid. So a bit of cleaning up. They're actually in pretty good condition, those. What is the date on them? They are a 2012 boot. So again, I'll do some searching up of those. Code is in there, so we'll have a little look at that, find out what they are. But yeah, they were 2 for £3 for those. And these Timberlands, these are really nice condition actually. Very little wear to the sole. I think they were 8.5 size, were they? Or 9.5. Yeah, very nice on those. 2 for 3 quid again. Pop some soles in them, but probably about 20-30 quid on those. I don't know about the boots. Boots can like vary so wildly. So right, and then we got this. This is pretty cool. Something a bit different. It's like owl magazine rack, carved wood owl. The front of the owl there, and then round on the back of the owl. But I did actually quickly look this up in the field, and there was one sold, I think for £30-40, and he only wanted, well, he asked a £5, didn't he, I think, and I offered him 3 quid, which he took. So yeah, quite happy with that one. Nice little, something a bit different. I quite like the different stuff. I mean, come on, how cool is this? Like Denby stuff, there's something about a brand or a maker, whatever you want to call it, that from so far away you can look at it and just instantly know what it is. And you can with Denby. I mean, if you know nothing about it, then maybe you're not going to be able to do that. But if you start to look at stoneware and pottery and teapots and cups and things like that, Denby will start to stand out, and it's just a real quality thing. I do believe this is slightly older, which means that in general a little bit rarer. Some designs they just don't do anymore. So I did quickly look up the teapot in the field, and there seemed to be some pretty strong sales on this teapot. So he was asking a £5 for the bags and then a £10 for this, so making 20. I offered him 15 for the lot, and he pretty much snapped my hand off. So he could have maybe done a £10 for the lot, who knows? But I'm happy with 15 for the bundle. I'll get the bags out in a minute. We'll have a better look at them. The tables, I won't get these out now. That's all right. But obviously they were stackable. I think you saw that in the video. So there's 3 tables inside there. They stack really cool together. They were also a tenner. But yeah, I do believe probably not huge amount of money. I didn't mention the money on these, by the way, did I? But again, I'll pop up some screenshots. I don't know whether or not to sell it as a bundle, or might just be like the cups, the teapot separately, and then the jug. I don't really know what that is. Maybe like a sugar dish or something. But yeah, I'll put some screenshots up on that. And then the tables, I think at least 40, maybe a bit more. But yeah, there'll be like a Facebook, I reckon, sale on them. Then we got some these. What were these? Were £2, weren't they? Adidas golf shoes. Again, absolutely filthy. Need a clean, but the spikes on the bottom are really, really nice. So now you've got to see past that dirt sometimes, because that is literally just dirt. These are in really, really good condition, with the exception of that mud. So you obviously went golfing on a pretty muddy day. Now these AMG. So if you don't know cars, AMG is like the top range of Mercedes. So as most vehicles do, they come in, you know, ranges from low spec all the way up to high spec, and AMG is kind of their top spec range. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, all different shapes and sizes. I mean, presumably you think they might be from the same car, but like they look to match because they've got that little red stitching. This doesn't have the red stitching, so I think that's probably from a different vehicle. They are all stickered on the back, so I will be able to find out. Oh, there you go, A253 AMG Velour RL driver's side. So yeah, I will be able to find out what vehicles these are from the stickers on the back. So that's another red stitch one. So we've got 3 red stitches there. Yeah, so it's 3 red stitched and 3 of these. So it looks like they are from the same vehicle and they are from the same vehicle. Strange, there's only 3 of each and not 4. But these do actually sell individually as well, so might, who knows, I'm going to have a proper look into them. But again, I will have done that looking into it before I come to edit this video. So I'll pop up some screens of what we can get on them, but I paid a tenner for those and they should see back some really good money. You can, you know, any expensive cars, you know, people want to keep them maintained, keep them in good condition, and these can be one of the early things to start showing a bit of signs of wear. So people do like to replace them, and yeah, really nice to find them. Right, an interesting mix on the table here. So we've gone past that table onto this table. I like this one. So was this, I think this was £2, was it? £2 or £3. Tam Sam Wok. I did have a little look it up in the field because it looked interesting, and it's a Hong Kong artist. So obviously somebody bought this for Wanda and Nikki back in 1984 from Sue and Gordon, and they obviously liked it. It's been very well kept. But yeah, there's only I think 1 sold, but it was about £40 or £50 and a couple of listings, so I thought that'd be worth the risk at £2. I got this from the same lady as I got the Adidas shoes. It does work, I think. Well, I know it works because it's making sound in the car. Don't know what thing I pushed to make. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So it's all working. Again, needs a good clean, bit of a baby wipe, bit of anti-bac over there, get it looking nice and clean again. But they sell really well. Whatever it is about these Bop It Extremes, they can get some good money. So how it actually went, kind of funny really, I suppose, that she said it was, what was it? So the trainers were £2, and I asked if she had change of a £5. She said no, and I had I think I had £2.50, or I had £3, can't remember. So I gave her that, gave her the £2 for the trainers, and then with the clothing, she wanted 4 for £1. I didn't actually get this on camera, but I just quite like the look of this t-shirt, so I bought this t-shirt off her. I said I wasn't going to do the clothes now, and now I'm getting a bit of clothing out. So it's just an Adidas tee. Adi Pure, it's like a training t-shirt, I think. Nothing too special, but saw it sitting there, and she said they're 4 for £1. So I was looking for anything else, and there wasn't really anything else. So I said, will you give you 50p for that? She said yeah. So I gave her £1. So yeah, so I had £3 in my pocket. I'd given her £2, £1 and 2 50p's. Gave her £1. She gave me 50p. She said I've just given all my change to someone. And then she asked for £1 for Bop It, but I was only left with 50p. So I said, are you alright with 50p? And she said yes, so I got that for 50p. But yeah, again, I'll have popped a screenshot up to show you how much they can fetch. It can be quite good money. Right, we then got this. Pretty cute. My daughter is actually called Isabel, so may well keep this. We call her Belle. It's like a 3D mug, but these Disney 3D mugs, you know, some of them, not all of them, but some of them can be rarer than others and demand quite a bit of a fee. I believe it is because in the Disney store they run certain runs of mugs and then they move on to the next design. So if you want this particular design, you can't buy it new, you then have to seek it second hand. So I'll, you know, not sure what they'll go for, maybe 15-20 quid. This was an interesting one. This was first buy of the day, I believe, and it's a Bug's Life. Again, this has got quite a special place in our family's heart. My other daughter, my oldest daughter, absolutely loved and still does really love this movie, so we may actually keep this as well. It's one of those talking things. It needs battery, so I haven't tested it yet, but if it's working value wise in the box like this, could be like 30-35 quid. I paid a £5 for it, but in the back of my mind thinking that maybe we will keep that. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll pop a little clip in here. If we've got this working by the time I do this video, I'll pop a clip in, but I may not have done. But yeah, nice find. Still cool to see box things like that. That was actually the same lady where I got all the Oscar and Brora and that hand knitted cardigan, interestingly. Right, then I might as well show you this table. I think you saw this table a bit in the field. I don't believe these handles are original, so that's not a great starting point. You can see the hole where there would have been another handle, but it is a well-made piece of furniture. Yeah, £3 quid. I couldn't really say no, could I? Nice kind of claw feet on there. All right, go back in, get in. Yeah, kind of claw design on the feet, like metal there. It needs a very, very good clean, and the top is obviously, yeah, needs some significant work. So, you know, let's see what I can do. But a £3 quid, you know, yeah. I did find one very similar for like over 600 euros listed, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, some work needed. That's probably not going to be an overnight jobby, that one. We've got this lamp. It's like a oil burner, you know, replica type thing. Obviously it's not an oil burner. I don't think it's a converted one. Didn't really look, I just assumed it wasn't. I don't think it is, but yeah, it's an adjustable thing, so you can unscrew this here and adjust the height of that, which is, yep, there you go, just like that. I'm gonna have to leave that there now. I've only got one hand free, but that was only £5. Oh, I'm gonna try and do this now. I'll do it like this. Let me hold you here. Get this back up. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, £5 for that. I think they can do some pretty good money. It's not the best condition. There was some pitting around, but certainly not terrible either. So quite a nice find that. This one, all right. So this one was a nice find. I believe this is early 2000s, kind of 2003 maybe 2004. Manchester United on the Nike, on the black grey Nike label in there, size XL, and it is, I mean, I think this is this XL boys? I'm not sure this is XL man. Is it? I don't know, maybe it is. I need to measure it up. Right. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, there's nothing on the reverse. It's plain on the back. But someone is trying to sell one of these online. Was it 130, 140? Might have even been 150. So you heard in the footage she wanted 15, I offered 10, and then she accepted 12. So if I can get anywhere near what they are asking for it, then very nice. But yeah, always good to find vintage football stuff, something a bit different, like a jacket as well. Bit plain. It would have been nice if it had something on the back or something, but it is very, very nice condition. So yeah, really pleased with that find. Is that everything that isn't clothes? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. So yeah, onto the clothing. We've got obviously that Adidas t-shirt, which I've already shown. First pickups at the second boot sale. Are these the first? Oh, I can't remember now. It might not have been the first actually. I'm a bit worried that I don't want to start chucking clothes on top of this Denby stuff in case it goes flying. So what I will do is I'll lay it down here on the floor, starting with this one. So how's the light? It's not too bad, is it? Right, we've got this Reebok hoodie. Now interestingly, on here this actually said marks on front, but as you can see, I've pretty much already got rid of them. They were very, very light. It's a bit like this. You can see that little white there, but I'll give that a little rub with my nail. It's gone, it's off. So it really was light, really light marks. What I did with the other one here, there was slightly more there. Just give it a little scrub and then use the debobbler on it and it was off. So it's quite cool. It's got a bit of age to it, I think. Reebok hoodie. Nice label in there. Grey design down the sides. So everything, I think you heard it in the footage, everything was £1. So I got that. Wasn't a huge amount. I mean, he had quite a lot, and obviously wasn't a lot of amazing stuff, but this Tommy shirt, just a striped cotton one, just thought with this nice little hit in the centre there, that's quite nice. So I grabbed those two for £1 each, and then the start of the really nice finds. Really nice bundle from this lady. So we've got one Oscar piece, which is like a long jacket cardigan type thing. I think you'd probably call that like a jacket. Is linen and cotton. I think it's like 50% linen. So really nice content on it. Yeah, 52% linen on that one. This was the other Oscar piece, I believe. This is a pinstripe skirt. A long skirt there. Oscar size 1, 98%. 98% what? Let me see what the content was on this. I think it was nice. 98% virgin wool. Here we go. So yep, it's full wool skirt there. Nice. And then really good pieces these. Brora. 2 Brora stuff. I mean, if you don't know the brand Brora, retail, you're looking at probably 150 quid, maybe at least 100 for these skirts. So this is Brora size 12, buttons down the front, and this one is pure new wool. This was the first one I saw actually. What was that says there? It says James Crowther Fabrics. So interesting to know who that is, because I don't currently. Woven in England. So one Brora skirt, another Brora skirt, this kind of purple tartan. This one was a slightly different mix, I think. I don't think this was complete wool. I think it was wool and something else. 65% wool, yep, 35% cotton. And then a Laura Ashley one. I don't think this is particularly old Laura Ashley, but again, nice design. I'm sure someone is going to be wanting that. Laura Ashley size 12 skirt. So I got all of those, including that. So I think you saw on the footage what happened was, let's get some light here, I went and got one piece of Brora, the Laura Ashley, and that cardigan. She said £3 a piece. I said, will you take 8? She said yes. I then had a little chat with her about potentially some more clothing. Went for a walk, came back, and she's got some more pieces out, which were a couple of Oscar and another Brora. And again, she said £8. So I didn't get that one on footage because I wasn't sure if she was going to have had any more when I went back. But yeah, £16 for those 6 items. Really happy with that. There could be some very nice profit coming back on that bundle. And then we got the bags. So these bags came with the Denby. So I haven't looked this one up just yet. I'm not sure if there was as clear a label in this one as to what this actually was. But yeah, we did have that free medication, whatever that was. I still haven't looked that up, so I don't know what it is. But this one did have that kind of day pack thing written inside there. Patrol pack, 30 litre. I've looked that up. Could be about 50 quid back on that one. So again, no doubt I'll have looked this one up as well since then. And hopefully that's got some good value to it as well. So there we go. I will finish it there. A lovely morning out at a couple of Saturday morning boot sales. That is the first time I've managed to get to those Saturday boot sales this year. I have been out on a couple of other Saturdays, but I decided to go to a different one. But these boot sales are most definitely where my heart is. If you say, like, I've got some really, really lovely stuff from these boot sales over the years. Always really, really decent people to deal with. It's just a very, very nice vibe, atmosphere. And obviously when you get yourself one that you enjoy and you consistently pick things up from, a bit silly to change that routine, really, isn't it? So from going forward, no doubt I'll be back on these Saturday boot sales moving on. But yeah, really, really nice. Let me know what your favourite item was. Let me know below, because it's a pretty weird mix today, wasn't it? What we've got? We've got tables, we've got teapots, we've got magazine racks, footwear, bags, lamps, toys, cups, football, coats, bit of everything in there. So really, really, real big mixture there. But thank you very much for watching. I will call it a day now. I feel like this has gone on a little while, so I really, really appreciate you tuning in. If you do want to see more reselling content, then hit that subscribe button, because yep, plenty more coming through going forward. And yeah, thank you very much. If you did enjoy the video, please hit that like on the way out. Would really, really appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.